Hi, Viet. Good
Hello.
evening. What happened to your background picture? How are you today?
I'm fine.
You're fine. That's good to hear. So, are you done eating your dinner?
Yes, I ate my dinner.
Wow. So, are you ready for our lesson today?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So, last time we stopped at the debate prompt number 16. Should teen criminals be locked up in adult prisons? And for the next debate prompt, which is the should you change the way you dress because of what other people might think? Okay. So what do you think, Viet? Should you change the way you dress because of what other people might think? Or you? Or you just leave them behind and just dress up the way you want? What do you think?
Um, I think I will not change the way I dress because because of the, because of other people think.
Yes. Why?
Because because I want
Because
I want to wear wear this this shirt so so I wear the shirt.
yes. Okay. Thank you for that, Vet. Okay, can you read this part? This one? Should you wear up until this one? What do you think?
Oh, can you say it again?
Okay, can you read this part? Should you wear up to what do you think?
Should you wear what you want, or should you wear what others think you should wear? What do you think?
Okay. You read this part, your parents up until people might think. Okay, start. Your parents.
Your parents have been complaining about the way you dress. They say you can express yourself, but that maybe you should tone it down. Spiky hair is alright, but not all the time. As for the nose ring, she can live with it, but not at their grandmother's birthday party. You're sick of all these fashion rules and tell your parents that how you dress is no one's business but yours. You have to be yourself. A month later, parent teacher conference roll around. You've been doing well this semester, so you're not sweating it. But when you catch your parents heading off to the meetings, you can't believe your eye. Your mother is wearing a red mini skirt and an enormous blonde wig. Your father's wearing a grass Hawaiian shirt and torn shorts. You're furious. You say you'll be the laughing stock of the school. They tell you they're just being themselves. What do you say now? Should you change the way you dress because of what other people might think?
Okay, thank you. So your parents have been complaining about the way you dress. They say you can express yourself, but that maybe you should tone it down. So like spiky hair is all right, but not all the time. So as for the nose ring, like you saw some man that has nose ring. Do you see mans that has nose ring already, Viet?
No, I don't.
No. So as for the nose ring, they can live with it, but not at your grandmother's birthday party. So why? Because our grandmothers are or they're not I mean they're not comfortable watching you with a nose ring. So you're sick of all these fashion rules and tell your parents that how you dress is no one's business but yours. So no one can tell you of what of of how you dress up. So you have to be yourself. A month later, parent-teacher conferences roll around. You've been doing well this semester, so you're not sweating it. But when you catch your parents heading off to the meetings, you can't believe your eyes. Your mother is wearing a red mini skirt and an enormous blonde wig. So all you have to do is to be yourself. Your father's wearing a gross Hawaiian shirt and torn shorts. So you cannot do about it. They want it. They want to wear it. You're furious. You say you'll be the laughing stock of the school. They tell you they're just being themselves. So what do you say now? Should you change the way you dress because of what other people might think? Okay, for me, Viet, I would um I would not be bothered if I'm dressing this way because I'm being myself and I'm not judging others of what they're doing, of what they dress. So all you have to do is to believe in yourself, be yourself, like do whatever you want and don't mind other people's business. Okay, so let's read the yes side, which means they agreed that people should change the way they dress because of what other people might think. So, it's a fact. People judge you by the clothes you wear. Sometimes that's wrong. But if you're meeting someone who doesn't know you, they don't always have much to go on. You may be a great person, but if you're wearing a shirt with a skull on it, someone might find that frightening. Do you find it frightening, Viet, when you saw a man wearing a shirt with a skull? You find it
Um,
frightening?
mm, I,
Mm. Yeah, no,
I don't know.
since they are comfortable wearing on it, right? And it's just a shirt. So you don't always have to conform. But sometimes it's best to dress according to the situation. So it means here that sometimes the way we dress is wrong. Like we need to dress up on what people think. Like if we are on a, let's say for example, if we are on a birthday party, we need to wear a decent dress, a polo shirt for men's, and pants, since you are attending on a birthday party, right? So for the no side, okay, can you read this one up to here?
You should always be yourself. It's as simple as that. If people are shallow enough to judge you by the clothes you wear, that's their problem, not yours. Anyway, if your family and friends really love you, they'll get over what might scare them at first. Even grandparents probably have the stuff kids that do seem strange to grandparents, but most of the time they manage to love the grandkids anyway.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So you should always be yourself. So it's simple as that. If people are shallow enough to judge you by the clothes you are wearing, then it's their problem, not yours, right? Anyway, if your family and friends really love you, they'll get over what might scare them at first. So if if you're like that, then they will really accept you of who you are, right? Am I correct, Viet? Am I correct? Like
Yeah.
if you are like that, then your family and friends would accept you, right? Am I correct? Do you got the concept yet?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Even grandparents probably have the stuff kids do seem strange to grandparents, but most of the time, they manage to love their grandkids anyway. So it means here that if you are comfortable of wearing that one, so uh it's the people's problem if they will judge you, but for you, you are okay. So you have no problem at all, right? So it's your turn. Consider both sides. What's your view on this debate? Think about the other side and defend it. Okay. I will explain it further for you, Viet, so that you will understand. Okay. What is your side? What can you say about the side that people should uh, people should change the way they dress because of what other people might think? So uh what's your side on that situation? Why do people change they dress because of what other people think? Okay. Why do people needs to change why do people needs to change their dressing code? Okay, do you got the point, Viet? Or are you confused?
Just say again.
Okay. So, why people change their why people think this one. Why should you change the way you dress because of what other people might think? So why do you need to change the way you dress because of what other people might think?
Because
Because
because because the other people said to you and you change to, to change the way to dress.
okay, can you say it again?
If 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 other people said you need to dress like this, and then you change your mind and you dress
So you
and
just
you change
so you change because of what other people might think, right?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's correct. And what is how will you defend on or what is your view on the side that why do people don't don't change the way they dress because of what people might think about them? Why do they don't get bothered of what they dress? Okay, do you got the point, Viet? Do you got the point or do I need to repeat it again?
Um, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, I'm sorry. So for this side, how will you defend on people that are not bothered in dressing in changing their dress in changing their dress? Why do they don't get bothered on the way they change their dress?
Because because they like like the way they dress and they don't want to change.
Yes, they don't want to change because they are comfortable of wearing that one and they are being themselves. Are you now sleepy, Viet? You're now sleepy?
No, no,
No.
I'm not.
Okay. So thank you for that, Viet. That's all correct. So for this one, debate prompt number 18. Should business should businesses be forced to deliver to every neighborhood? What do you think? Should businesses be forced to deliver to every neighborhood? Like for example, um a pizza. Should they be forced to deliver to every neighborhood? What do you think? So what do you think? Are they forced to deliver in every neighborhood or any um deliveries? Should they be forced to deliver in every houses? What do you think?
I think it's just.
What?
Um, I think it's just.
Yes. Should they be forced to deliver to every neighborhood? Why is it yes?
Um,
Why do you say yes?
be, because
Because
because they need to deliver.
deliver.
Because they need to deliver things for the customers.
Yes,
To,
very good. Yes, that's correct. Okay, I will now read this one. One politician wants a law that forces business to deliver. But is she right or is she making matters worse? Okay, can you read this part? Imagine two
imagine
neighborhoods.
that Imagine that you've been craving pizza all day. Finally, once you get home, you call to have one delivered. But the pizza company says it won't deliver to your neighborhood. A driver was dropped last week. An employee says you have to pick up your pizza here. Okay, so maybe you live in a high crime area, but you'd never rob anyone. And the pizza company being unfair. In San Francisco, California, what lawmaker thinks so? Neither Domino's nor Mr. Pizza Man would deliver in her neighborhood. So she took action. She helped pass a new law that makes it illegal for businesses to deliver to some neighborhoods but not others. Her opponent says this law is unfair. They say it's not Domino and Mr. Pizza Man that are affected by this new law. It's the employees. It's the drivers who have to trust their lives just to deliver pizza. What do you think? Should businesses be required to deliver to every neighborhood?
Okay. So imagine that you've been craving pizza all day. So finally, once you get home, you call to have one delivered. But the pizza company says it won't deliver to your neighborhood. A driver was robbed last week. An employee says, "You'll have to pick up your pizza here." Okay, so maybe you live in a high crime area, right? Since your driver was robbed. So, but you'd never rob anyone. Is the pizza company being unfair? In San Francisco, California, one lawmakers think so. Neither Domino's nor Mr. Pizzaman would deliver in her neighborhood. So she took actions. She helped pass a new law that makes it illegal for businesses to deliver to some neighborhoods but not others. Her opponents say this law is unfair. Why? They say it's not Domino's and Mr. Pizza Man that are affected by this new law. It's their employees. It's the drivers who now have to risk their lives just to deliver pizza. So, what do you think? Should businesses be required to deliver to every neighborhood? Okay. So, to know their both sides, let's read first the yes side, I mean, which they um agree that businesses should be forced to deliver to every neighborhood. Okay, can you read this part? If living,
If living in a certain neighborhood doesn't make you a criminal, why should delivery service discriminate against you? After all, delivery is available to those who live in other neighborhoods. If delivering pizzas is so unsafe, pizza's place shouldn't deliver to anyone. Life is tough enough for good citizens who live in areas with high crime crime rates. Don't punish them for it.
okay. If living in a certain neighborhood doesn't make you a criminal, why should delivery services discriminate against you? After all, delivery is available to those who live in other neighborhoods. If delivering pizzas is so unsafe, pizza places shouldn't deliver to anyone, right? So, life is tough enough for good citizens who live in areas with high crime rates. So, don't punish them for it. So, if they're living in a crime city, so they don't need or they shouldn't be putting pizza businesses there, right? Since they can't deliver in every neighborhood. So for the no side, which means that they don't agree that businesses should be forced to deliver in every neighborhood. Can you read this part, please?
It's easy for politicians to talk about fairness. They're not the ones who have to deliver pizzas to high crime neighborhoods across the country. Pizza deliverers have been robbed, attacked, and even murdered. Doing their job shouldn't mean risking their life. Businesses should be able to make their own decisions about where they deliver. A company has the right to protect its employees.
Okay. So it's easy for politicians to talk about fairness. They're not the ones who have to deliver pizzas to high crime neighborhoods. So, in this case, the pizza drivers will be the one to put in danger. So, across the country, pizza deliverers have been robbed, attacked, and even murdered. Doing your job shouldn't mean risking your life. Businesses should be able to make their own decisions about where they deliver. So a company has the right to protect its employees. Okay. So it's your turn. Consider both sides. Okay, Viet? Consider both sides. If you were a delivery person, if you were the delivery person, would you want to drive into a high crime neighborhood? Or what if you live in that neighborhood? Would you expect businesses to deliver to you? Okay, what's your side for this one? If you were a delivery person, would you want to drive into a high crime neighborhood, or if you're the one living in that neighborhood, would you expect businesses to deliver to you? Okay, do you got the point yet, or are you
Um,
confused?
yes, I got the point.
Okay. Okay, what can you say about it?
Um, I think I want to drive into a high crime neighborhood because because I need to deliver the thing for the for the customer.
So it's either way you are put in danger, right? Since you want to drive into a high crime neighborhood. You want to deliver.
Yes.
Since it says that um pizza drivers have been robbed, attacked, so you're not scared of it? You're not scared of it?
Yes, I'm not scared.
You're not scared? You're a brave man, Viet. So you want to deliver for customer satisfaction? You meant that?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So, would you expect businesses to deliver to you if you are living in a high crime neighborhood or in a crime city? Would you expect that some drivers will deliver to you?
I think I will expect because
I
because I bought because I bought the
You
item
bought the item that you want, right?
so the business so so business so the business that sells that thing should deliver to to me.
Okay. So thank you for that, Viet. So we don't have enough time left, Viet. So the next meeting, on which will be on Thursday, we will continue our lesson about should the government rate music. This sounds interesting, right? Should the government rate music? Okay. Since we don't have time enough left, um, I'll stop my share screen and it's for me to say goodbye. Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much. Thank you for today. Thank you for listening, Viet. Bye.